The REN Oil Facial Cleanser First Aid Beauty Oil Cleanser. I like this better. You might want to go with this one. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Attorney Brooke. So today I wanted to share with you guys a comparison between the REN Oil Facial Cleanser as well as the First Aid Beauty Oil Cleanser. I am just getting home from work and trying to get comfortable, and I thought this was a good time to test out this new cleanser I purchased by First Aid Beauty since it's kind of the end of the day and I want to get my makeup off. Today was a beast at work. I conducted a deposition today, and most people have heard of a deposition or seen one, and it's definitely something that's shown in like movies or TV shows. A lot of the times you have like a witness and they're being recorded and like asked questions on the record. Yeah, I got the pleasure of conducting a deposition today, and sometimes they can be fun, especially in the family law world, because I'm sure, as you can imagine, every family is extremely colorful, has their own skeletons in the closets, and I'm the representative of the one of the clients that gets to air out all the dirty laundry. So sometimes when I have an opposing party on the other side and I'm deposing them, it's my chance to really get down to the nitty-gritty, and sometimes that comes along with things you don't really care to talk about, and sometimes it's just for the sake of getting financial information and knowing what we're working with in a case. But nonetheless, I conducted a depo today for a client, and this one kind of pulls at my heartstrings because my client, in good faith, fully in his heart, believes that his husband has conspired with several other people to basically defraud him of money and just abandoned him outright, moved out of state, and has just up and left him dealing with kind of the financial burdens of just having a single income and dealing with all the property that they had acquired, and lots of juiciness with that. And I struggled today in a sense because sometimes I describe cases as dying on the vine. So you can get a family law case, and kind of in a layman's perspective, in a way to explain it, if you're in a divorce and you're dividing up assets, a court can essentially only divide what exists at the time of the divorce. And so if there are allegations that money has been spent, there's been a girlfriend, a boyfriend, they're whining and dining them and spending money, sometimes it's very hard to bring money back that has already been spent to make my client whole again. It was hard today because sometimes we call it as like throwing good money at bad money. He's, faithfully paying me and my firm to represent him, and I'm doing it with my fullest abilities. But at the end of the day, there's just not a lot left. And so today was really an opportunity for my client to, in a way, get his day in court and get to air out some of the allegations and things with his husband. So it was kind of fun to like throw around the witness a bit and get to kind of allege some craziness and pull up some documents and some audios that he didn't know that we had, which is always kind of fun. And getting that witness riled up and kind of throwing a fit on camera is sometimes really just the goal of a deposition. If you know that you're not really going to be getting new information from it, sometimes it's just to make the client feel better. That's kind of what today was, but nonetheless, I wanted to show you guys the two cleansers. So I have introduced to you guys before the REN Clean Skincare line has the Perfect Canvas Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser. So this cleanser, I have gone through several bottles of it and I do like it. I have shared it along in a previous video for my PM skincare routine. This product, the REN skincare line, is marketed to be a clean ingredient product. I know it's cruelty-free, vegan ingredients, and all the way down to the recyclable packaging. So great product shout outs, which I mean, in today's time, there's just so many brands out there that are readily creating these types of products. So if you can get your hands on something like this, I would believe that in the long term it's going to be good quality products for your skin. So this specific one is marketed to be kind of a combo of like 3 different experiences within the cleansing process. First one is oil. So it comes out, this one's empty, but it comes out in like a thick oily consistency, and then you apply it and you lather it straight to a dry face, which is kind of weird feeling that you wouldn't like wet your face first and lather up a good soap, but that's kind of the concept of oil-based cleansers. So you get a good lather, go in, do the eyes, get everything off. It's marketed, this one specifically, to break down the pollutants throughout the day, your SPF, your makeup, any toxins that your face has acquired throughout the day, except I know that REN, this one specifically, does not market for waterproof products. So if you are a waterproof person or you're wearing like super thick, heavy makeup, it might take a couple of rounds of this to take care of it. And I've shared before, I really like it. I feel like it really does remove any foundation, bronzer, helps with just kind of getting the oils off my face, my natural oils that develop throughout the day without really stripping my skin. But I have expressed before to you guys that it doesn't necessarily grab the mascara that's on my eyes. So I often find myself having to pull it myself once it's broken down, or when I go in and double cleanse, that's when I really attack that mascara. But yes, this one's a great product all around. On the back of the bottle, I'm going to read straight from it. Two of kind of like the main ingredients that they're marketing are the sunflower seed extract, and that's to protect the skin's natural moisture barrier and prevent continued dryness. So like my interpretation of that would be that ingredient is working while you're lathering it so that it's not stripping your skin. It's letting the other ingredients work and to break down the makeup and the product without stripping your skin of it throughout that process. And then we have the meadow foam seed oil to help replenish and restore the skin's barrier with essential fatty acids, omega-3s and 6s. Not exactly sure what the meadow foam seed oil is, but yeah, that would be my assumption, would be that type of ingredient that remains to help protect the skin probably while you're sleeping and long term, and that ingredient's kind of like helping pick up the aftermath after your cleansing. So I do like REN, but I'm very excited now that it's emptied out. I'm excited to try what I would think would be kind of a comparison product is by First Aid Beauty, which I do have some more of their products and I really love, and I'll develop a video to show you guys and share that with you. But nonetheless, this is their cleansing oil and makeup remover. I'll show you the packaging. Comparing in size, relatively the same, obviously different in like application. This one squeezes, this is a pump. This one is 5 fluid ounces, the First Aid, and this one is 3.3 fluid ounces. I have found that this one tends to deplete pretty quickly, and it might just be that I'm using too much product when I use it. I believe this one is sold through Sephora at around 36 bucks. I know it's in the mid to low 30s, whereas this First Aid Beauty, which you get more of, you're getting 5 fluid ounces and it's at $26. So definitely a price difference. Both obviously are going to be more expensive than your drugstore brands, but obviously investing in quality cleansers and a good quality skincare routine is going to pay off in the long run. So I'm okay with spending a bit more for a product. Just to kind of chat about what this cleansing oil is all about, similar to REN, it's marketed as being good quality clean ingredients, cruelty-free formulations, vegan, and also marketed to have recyclable packaging, which I love. So obviously these two are both in that same type of class of like clean brands that are just a go-to that I like. This one specifically is marketed to have two kind of types of consistencies versus the REN, where I said there were 3, and I don't think I really explained that clearly. But the REN, like I said, you hit it with the oil, and then as you're kind of lathering that oil, it turns into more of like it's not a foam, but it turns it, there's just this second texture that it'll turn into that kind of, once you start working that oil, it develops into a bit smoother and like more liquidy, and then once you add in the water, it turns milky. So you're never gonna get like that satisfying, like real lathered soapy type wash with this, whereas I think this one is marketed to, you hit it with the oil straight to the dry face, but then I think it's supposed to develop more into like a foamy type consistency. So I'm excited to try that. It probably just will trick my mind into thinking that it's cleaning a bit better. So let's just go for it. This is my absolute first reaction of it. Completely scent-free, which I would assume from First Aid Beauty. No like added artificial fragrances or anything. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start, that was 1 pump. That's just not enough for me. I'm gonna do like a pretty generous amount. So this runs relatively quickly compared to the REN. So already definitely oil-based, but way thinner consistency off the bat. I actually kind of like it because it feels like I'm not having to tug on my skin so much to compete with the dryness of the skin versus getting the oil to spread throughout. So a lot thinner. It does not feel as rich as the REN. Like I feel like it dissipates a lot faster. Whereas like with the REN, I could start rubbing my eyes and it would feel like it's really attacking the makeup. This almost feels like it's super thin and like drying almost. Like I almost need more, but I'm gonna try to commit to what I had because I feel like I already did a lot of the product to start with and some of it's kind of stuck in my fingers. There we go. So this is definitely breaking down the mascara a bit better. You can see like the raccoon eyes starting. And I do have on some primer today, so this is a good time to test the mascara because it's gonna have to break through that primer and the actual mascara itself. But I feel like I need more. Like I just feel like now I'm rubbing a dry face, and it might be that I need to add water at this point. I mean, I've used a lot of products, so I'm gonna add water now and see what it does, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just added water to that First Aid Beauty oil cleanser, and I can say that it definitively lathers more than the REN, but I don't know that they're exactly formulated to, the REN is to create that lather. 100% got all my eye makeup off, which is actually really refreshing because this one doesn't. And I would say my skin feels squeaky clean, but not stripped to where I feel like I'm like I can't move, like it's tight. And it also just still feels like plump. So got the oils off, definitely broke that makeup down. I did use a towel to dry my face, which there was still a little bit of makeup left on that. But what I wanted to do is do like another test. So instead of double cleansing, I sometimes use my micellar water, which is just makeup remover and like can kind of act as a cleanser too. You could like go in, I put a pretty generous amount on a reusable cloth, and I'm gonna go in over the clean face, and I'm definitely gonna hit my hairline, which will probably pick up a lot of what's actually left down my neck to really try to cleanse. Okay, that's not awful. What came off. I can 100% say that when I do my double cleanse with micellar water with this is covered still in bronzer. Wow. I might have made the transition, y'all, from REN Oil Cleanser to First Aid Beauty. Initial reaction, just first time use, I like this better. So if you want to get into that double cleanse kind of routine, you want to start with a good oil-based cleanser to break down those remnants and the makeup and things like that. It's cheaper, you get more product, comparison ingredient-wise and like brand shout-out-wise, clean products, you might want to go with this one. I really like it. I'm gonna keep using it obviously as I wash my face over the next few days and kind of see how it wears and how it affects my skin overall. But I am just gonna throw on some eye patches, probably a little face mask, have a glass of wine, and have some dinner. All right, you guys, let me know if you've tried either of those products or if there's another oil-based product that you're obsessed with, because I definitely want to know. All right, everyone, talk to you later. Hit that subscribe button so you can see my new videos coming out your way. Give this video a like, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.